Hey everyone, Ryan Betson from For the Players, the PopCulturists PlayStation Podcast. And today we're relatively live reacting to the PlayStation State of Play. So it is airing at 9 a.m. on the 1st of February 2024 here in Australia. I have a work meeting at 9:30, so it may be a cut, and then I'll come back to that last little bit. But it's the reason I'm not live streaming. Normally we live stream it over on our Twitch channel. Instead, we're going to do it as a vid, and we'll upload that a little bit later. So the question is, what are we looking forward to today? So we know from the press release that we'll be looking at some Stellar Blade, some Rise of the Ronin, as well as additional PS5 titles and PSVR 2 titles. So it does make me sort of wonder, because PlayStation have been usually, not unusually, usually quiet about what's coming up. So as of right now, the only things we really know that are happening this year are Last of Us Part 2, which has happened, Hellblade, which comes out next week, Rise of the Ronin, which is coming out in presumably a little window of time. I can't remember if a date's been. I think it has March something. And outside of that, we got nothing. Now, of course, we know what Insomniac have planned. Sadly, we found out by reasons we weren't meant to, but we know of them. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot to really look at. Aside from, we got obviously Concord and Fair Games. It's possible that we see Concord today. Fair Games looks to be a little bit longer, or I think that from memory, one was scheduled to come before the other. We are unlikely to see Marathon with the final push for the final shape of Destiny 2. If you look outside of that, like, there's potential for announcement of Spidey DLC, or at least announcement of its new game plus, etc. But outside of that, the first party studios are pretty quiet. I'm not expecting huge, big, bonkers things. Of course, my hopes are there for something big and bombastic. Whether that delivers or not, who knows? Excuse me. I've also got, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is likely to be involved, as that's literally right around the corner. And that with that exclusivity deal that they have, it's all signs coming up that way. So we've got less than 60 seconds, according to YouTube, when this is coming in. I'm going to have a quick sip of my water. And then we'll get ready to jump in this. I am excited, though, to have a state of play. It feels like we found out this just a couple of days ago. And then it's like, oh, hey, here you go. It's coming in Thursday, which is an awesome turnaround. Oh, but one thing we should mention is the potential for Death Stranding 2. With Kojima sharing a bunch of stuff around this state of play. It's very possible that we see him here today, which of course would get me excited in my front area, because Death Stranding was an incredible game, easily the game of the year that it came out, which is 2019. So I would love to see some more of that. Now we are 30 seconds away. It says premiere will begin shortly. I'll wait for it to go full screen before I switch cameras. But look, other way, I'm excited. It's exciting times. But if you want to hear more about what we have to say about PlayStation, if you just happen to stumble across this, I run a weekly PlayStation podcast called For the Players, the PopCulturists PlayStation Podcast. It's personality of PlayStation. It's a bunch of different things, and it's easily, at least in our opinion, one of the best places to find and discuss PlayStation here in Australia. So be sure to check that out every Monday morning. 8 a.m. podcast services, 9 a.m. on those YouTubes. Give it a reset. Still says it's going to be going shortly, even though it is exactly 9 o'clock. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging, PlayStation. Don't leave me hanging. There it is. All right. Starts in 1 minute and 55 seconds. Let me turn that down a little bit, just because I feel that's going to be a smidge loud. I'll drop my volume down a smidge too. Got 2 more extra minutes to kill. Ugh. Hi. Yeah. Kind of busted all my prediction nuts beforehand. It's one of those things like, what else are we going to see? Probably a bunch of Weeby games. They've kind of been a staple of the presentations as of late. So that's going to be a big one. Let me think. What else? Everyone hope for Bloodborne 2, ain't happening. We might see a little bit more information about Horizon Forbidden West coming to PC, even though a trailer dropped semi-recently, so it would be kind of redundant. Yeah, look, in short, I'm not expecting to have, like, my pants blown off or anything. I think it will be relatively by the numbers, except for maybe a couple potential exciting things. If PlayStation have taught us anything, sadly, it's that we should be... we should keep our shit in check. Like, they do a pretty good job in their press statements to go, hey, this is what we're going to be talking about, so don't expect anything major outside of that. Now, as far... Ooh, sirens going off in my street. As far as I'm aware, I haven't looked at the statement myself, but my memory's hot trash. It didn't mention anything about, hey, don't expect any first-party stuff. So that's a good sign. Normally, they sort of preface it and go, heads up, keep your things in check. But all right, let's switch over to the main cam and get this thing in the next 11 seconds. Got my pen, got my notepad. It's one of my favorite parts. One thing I miss about E3 is getting to sit down, watch these, write a bunch of notes. It's always the best part of it for me. But let's kick it off. This program contains mature content that maybe is not suitable for all audiences, or footage captured on PS5s or PS5-like devices. Helldivers. I'm not gonna lie, I am very intrigued by Helldivers. I won a code Helldivers 1 years ago. Thanks to PlayStation Australia, and I never actually played it or checked it out, so I am a little intrigued. Let's turn my volume down. It does look like that sort of co-op-y shooting nonsense that could be a ton of fun. Very, I guess, Outriders, which I really enjoyed. The Division, which I really enjoyed. So it wouldn't surprise me if this gets me a little bit intrigued, especially the co-host Max. We'll get excited. Oh, coming soon after launch. What are we talking about? Oh, we get mechs! And that is coming Feb 8th, as we knew. So that's literally a week away.
I'm Herman Hulst,
What's up, Herman?
PlayStation Studios, and I'm honored to present the first State of Play of 2024. The first 3 years of PS5 have given us incredible stories, immersive worlds, and groundbreaking gameplay from PlayStation Studios.
Why is he sitting so far back? It looks like, it's like he's looking down on us. It's weird.
New features including PS5 game streaming, and with PSVR 2 and PlayStation
Should
Portal,
lift the camera
released
to put
last
it down
November,
just a smidge.
we're committed to offering new and surprising ways for our audience to interact with their PS5. But none of this means anything without great games, like Helldivers 2, which kicks off a year of amazing experiences and diverse ways to play. Today, we're looking ahead to titles coming later this year and beyond, with extended gameplay and announcements we hope you find as exciting as we do here at PlayStation.
Also
Enjoy
beyond.
the show.
There's your Stellar Blade. Straight off the bat. It's bizarre, like these kind of games really don't tickle my interest. Except I am playing Yakuza, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth right now. Game fucking rules. It's absolutely batshit insane. And it just tickles the whole part of my brain I didn't know needed tickling.
Where a mysterious enemy called the Natiba has forced the human race to flee to an off-world colony.
Mm-hmm. It's like a giant ball sack, that's weird.
Control of Eve, a member of the 7th Airborne Squad. Her mission is to save the planet by defeating the Elder Natiba. We must do
Looks kind of like Final Fantasy VII Remake's combat.
The 7th Airborne Squad is lost during their descent from the colony. Eve soon meets 2 new companions. Adam,
Weird
born
boob
on
physics.
Earth, is in pursuit of an energy source called hypersonic.
Make sure to stay cautious.
Which, of course, is JRPG. It has to have boob physics. Them's the rules.
Must be 807. Lily, a member of the 5th Airborne Squad, provides engineering support.
Lily Artemis II. Then I can be your engineering support.
No, she looks way too young to be dressed like that.
Puts her
Oh, my
technical
dad.
knowledge
Oh,
to
that's
use
uncomfortable.
By upgrading Eve's equipment throughout the game.
Here, done.
Something does feel different.
I do like their choice on expression. So they're using a British accent,
This
and
is Zion.
they don't have that traditional
built underneath the
higher
wasteland where the last
octave
humans
Japanese
survived on
voice
Earth.
acting,
Whole city underneath the
which
wasteland.
always kind of frustrates me because it is very childlike, and it's one of the big issues that I have with JRPGs or anime at large, is that sort of infantilization, I think's a word.
As Eve shows a commitment to rebuilding the city.
Hello, Angel. How are you? I see we have guests.
It was cool.
I can't believe the angel is here.
The survivors will sometimes ask Eve for help.
Please save my younger sister.
Wait right here.
Their requests will often lead her to the wasteland and the Great Desert.
It looks alright.
This place has been overrun by Natibas and malfunctioning machines and robots.
Okay.
A supply camp.
It's very much, yeah, not a me
You'll
game,
occasionally find
and that's
supply
fine.
stations
Not every
set up
game
like
has to be
previous
for
Airborne squads.
you.
At each camp, Eve can purchase various consumable items, acquire new skills, upgrade equipment, and more. She can also take a well-deserved break to restore her health.
As of yet, there's nothing
Eve will often
that is
encounter
really
people and
looking
other
different
non-human beings who
that
make
makes
her
me
happy.
want to check it out.
Whether to
In terms of
assist
like
or
people that
ignore
love
them
this
is
style of game,
entirely
this style
up
of
to the player.
JRPG, I think will already
On her
see
journey
this and
to
go, oh, I'm
defeat
in.
Elder Natiba,
But I don't think it's going to
Eve
be
will
welcoming
sometimes
any
encounter
new
hostile
people
survivors.
in.
Or
The interesting decide to like render pube-like hair is odd.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
It won't be easy.
Angel. That's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel
It looks like the
us.
thing from, was it Blasphemy?
I will find it.
Like
And
on
I
the,
will
in the Agony, whatever was the cover.
Opening. It's windy.
Pretty stock standard JRPG at the moment.
To collapse.
The drone is different.
This is no longer the drone you knew.
Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, the creature design looks like that spinny head thing looked alright. I think he was in the previous trailer. Abaddon, okay. Bella, one. Stalker. So if you're paying attention, you'll be able to see the names of various monster types, which is cool. I like the logo. It's pretty interesting. Date? Probably just 2024. April 26, 2024. Well, there you go. Interesting. Sooner than I thought. What's up, man?
대표이자 게임의 디렉터인 김영태입니다.
Wow, don't you look like a game developer?
우리가 수년간
That shirt's very loud.
여러분들께 선보이기 위해 꿈꿔왔던 게임이며 플레이스테이션 5, 그리고 플레이스테이션 스튜디오의 전폭적인 지원 덕분에 그 꿈을 현실화할 수 있게 되었습니다. 기나긴 여정이었고 빨리 팬분들이 4월 26일 스텔라 블레이드를 만나보시기를 기대합니다.
Cool. Sonic. Ah, my son's gonna like this. That's gonna annoy me. Oh, Sonic and Baby Sonic, and then Shadow. Alright, he's gonna love it. If we can two-play this and he can play the little Sonic, I'll play the big Sonic, my son will fucking explode. Actually, no doubt, he'll probably make me play Baby Sonic. He'll play Daddy Sonic. This also looks like every other Sonic game ever. Shadow Generations, okay. I think that's the Foam Stars promo. Is Foam Stars? No. I'm way off. Something else. Well, either way, it's not a Ryan game. That doesn't tell me fucking anything. Zenless Zone Zero, okay. Sure. There's your Foam Stars. So far, I am bang on with the level of weebness. Apart from Helldivers, everything has been increasingly weeby. Look, you can bring a wrestler in there and that might entice me a little bit, but not quite enough, I don't think. Although it is free on PS Plus, that makes it tempting, but I didn't really dig Splatoon all that hard, so I don't think this will tickle that part of my brain either. Bow. How's this? Dave the Diver! There you go. I knew it was going to come to PS5 at some point. I've heard good things about the game. Obviously, all the Game Awards controversy is something else. But I have heard very, very good things. And I do think it will 100% tickle my farming sim, the part of my brain that I enjoy. Is it coming with the Dredge DLC? God, is that Godzilla? Yeah. Dun-dun-dun. Coming in May. Nice. Actually, that's pretty sweet. I quite like that a lot, if I'm being honest. Alright, some sort of 2.5D dungeon crawler. Its art style is interesting. There are moments where it's like it has this sort of not hyper realism, but like a strong realism, and then a more of a stylized, cartoonish flair. I looked at that bear a moment ago. It looked a bit simple compared to the environment. That'd be a Castlevania or something, is it? V Rising. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Oh, almost Benson. You're this close.
Very close partnership with Konami, and marks the return of a horror franchise that has been with us
Silent
since
Hill,
the original
yeah.
PlayStation. Let's take a look at what's next for Silent Hill.
Silent Hill 2 remakes in the works. There's other little side games as well. Shout out to the trigger warning. Ah, okay, so it's not Silent Hill 2 by the looks.
Maybe I can be like her.
Is this that Silent Hill F or whatever? Because they had that TV series which I watched the first 5 minutes of and I hated it, so I stopped. Now she's in Silent Hill world. First person Silent Hill. Okay.
What's with this place? Cherry blossoms bloom within the grasp of death. What are you hiding inside?
Oh, I really quite like this.
Maya?
And say, because Resident Evil 7 going in first person really reinvigorated the franchise. So can Silent Hill get the same result here? Kind of looks like the creature from Silent Hills or PT. Alright. The short message. Full game free to play.
Konnichiwa. サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。ご覧いただいたのはサイレントヒルザ・ショートメッセージという全く新しいサイレントヒルとなります。本作は本日この後
Hey, today Shadow Drop.
コナミが送る現代を舞台にしたサイコロジカルホラーをぜひ体験してください。それでは最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
I don't know what I'm playing tonight. And there's your Silent Hill 2 remake. Nice. It's been such a long time since I played Silent Hill 2. Keen as shit for this. Even though I've adored Resident Evil over the last couple of years, it's become my new horror franchise of preference. But Silent Hill just has such a soft spot in here from way back in the day. So they're really RE2 influence, which is good. Yes, give us a date. In dev still. No date. Ah, there's your, was it Judas?
What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
Okay.
Their hate. We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden.
This is Ken Levine's newie.
We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free.
This looks kind of cool.
Or not.
Interesting. We got Angry Brums. Alright, so it's really taking that Bioshock influence with that sort of your plasmids. It's interesting. Even stylistically, it's similar. Not a bad thing. Ken Levine, good dude. Fix what you broke. In dev still. Next page. From Vertigo. 8 minutes left after go to my work meeting.
Stare into the flame. Think of this fire as a beacon. Its warmth, its energy.
I'm collabing with Deep Silver. Okay.
Focus your mind.
Oh, is this that Metro? Yep, there's the Metro PSVR 2 game.
Into the void.
Awakening. $2024. Well, it's good. I'm glad there's more cool stuff coming to PSVR 2. Urban Wolf. Another PSVR 2 game. This looks familiar. This could be fun. A little fantasy game. Oh my god, you can put someone through a table. Alright, this game already wins. Oh, this is kind of fucking cool. Legit. This could be amazing. It looks incredibly simple, but it's kind of fun looking. There's online multi. That's cool. Oh, man, that's going to feel awesome. It's going to feel like you're Captain America. Now you're Legolas. Now you're some guy with a katana. Now you're Thor. Damn. What's this? Legendary Tales. Feb 8. Nice.
I knew you would come.
All right, I'm gonna have to bounce after this one. Got 5 minutes left. So this is Dragon's Dogma 2, and then we'll pause.
The dragon will appear before you when the time is come.
And then I'll come back for the final X amount of time.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Not here, you beast! Come and face me! Monster, watch out! citizen.
I know Max is quite excited for this game. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay on it. I haven't played Dragon's Dogma 1. It looks alright. I don't think it's really going to pique my interest in the same way that a couple other games we've seen today. None of the Weeby ones, of course. But obviously Silent Hill 2, and Judas.
Those who can be of aid to you will reveal themselves in time.
Thy will, thy soul, these are all the means thou hast to carve thy path anew. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you.
Oh, Evil Khajiit! Let's go! Alright, we're going to have to pause it there, and I'm going to come back after this work meeting. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. A whole meeting later. Let's keep going.
皆さんこんにちは、チーム忍者の安田です。ライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンは自由な探索や幅広い戦闘を体験できるオープンワールドアクション RPG です。
I did put this on my Metacritic draft list. Still unsure whether it was a good call or not.
一人の浪人として皆様それぞれの幕末を体験してください。オープンワールドで描かれる幕末の世界をお楽しみください。
Oh, I'm getting bleeping and bloops. Ah! My bad.
本作の舞台の一つ、横浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外に開かれた横浜では、和と洋が入り混じった独特の街並みが広がっています。
Alright, a lot of Assassin's Creed energy. Potentially, kind of Ghost of Tsushima, I guess. Even it is going to be difficult for this game to stand out, I think.
攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。敵の武器と相性のいい流派を選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
I do wonder with the Koei Tecmo's sort of Soulsborne-esque roots with the likes of Neo, are we going to be experiencing sort of that kind of combat? Because it looks very duck and weavy, a lot of stamina management. It's got good speed, which is one of the things I liked about Sekiro and Neo. I can get a flamethrower, game already tick.
トリビ砲は伊賀七が作ったからくりで、現代の火炎放射器のような強力な遠隔武器です。トリビ砲や和洋折衷のアクションである銃剣など、西洋の技術を生かした武器を活用すれば標的にも打ち勝つことができるので、ぜひマスターしてください。
Hanging out in snow, blowing up things.
幕末を生きる人物たちと紡いだ因縁が物語に大きく影響します。ぜひライズ・オブ・ザ・浪人で一人の浪人として運命を切り開いてください。
Sinpachi Nagakura. Oof. Dead. What are we looking at? I think we got a date for March 10th or something. Excuse me. It's multiplayer? Well, it makes no sense, because it's all about being a lone Ronin, right? Excuse me. Nice fedora. 22nd of March, my bird. Okay. Until Dawn?
What did you do? Just messing around, man. It wasn't serious. It's such a
Ballistic Moon. Oh, fuck. I know that name. There it is, Until Dawn. There's the Until Dawn remake, I assume.
There are a few things I need to make sure you understand.
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
No, please, no.
Man, I'd never finished Until Dawn. I really should go back.
You have to accept this in order to move forward.
It's that guy that played... he was in Prison Break. He was the devil in Constantine. I don't remember his name, but he's amazing.
Now on will open doors to the future.
The choice is yours.
I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game.
John Abruzzi was his character's name in Prison Break. There you go, Until Dawn remake. Is it a remake or a remaster? I'm gonna say it's a remaster. Yes! Alright, let's go. Cracking open a dead body, a BT. The face masks are interesting. Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Alright, this is super weird. I love it. And there's your aging shit. Should have closed teams. My bad. On the ship.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the G8V Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
Alright, a bit more combat than previous. That's
These
cool.
rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. I've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
Why are they all grey though? On the street.
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all spread out.
Okay. So the
Cut
ship
off
and the
from one
Strand are
another.
two different sort of
We want you
scenarios,
to
I
help
guess.
us bring the world together.
What's the creepy
Sam,
doll?
would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam?
He has his own Mamiya. Okay.
What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Interesting.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan.
Okay, so we're out of America. We're now in Mexico on the border.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this? You're the commander, huh?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Nice.
You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA.
Interesting.
But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over.
Good.
Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. With the network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
Connecting to... Hey, very well done. Okay, okay.
The chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around.
Oh, I know that voice.
Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but...
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
He said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Troy Baker's back.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me? Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit, seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent.
Oh, this is fucking rad.
The world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist, where's the rest of your band?
No,
You BB?
Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you?
Oh, this fucking rules!
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam. We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids.
Straya.
One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of
Theorized?
primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. It was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Which is bad, but it means we're also going to get a bunch of teaser trailers between now and 2025. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Yes.
And now here with me today is visionary game creator and founder of Kojima Productions, Kojima-san. Hi, welcome. Today, I'm excited to announce that together, as part of the PlayStation and Kojima Productions partnership, Hideo is going to take us on an exciting new adventure. One that I've been encouraging him to reinvent for years.
はい、全く新しいオリジナルの IP になります。新世代のアクションエスピオナージゲームです。準備を始めてますけども、デストランディング2の後に本格的なプロダクションで制作にかかります。ソニーさんとは、ほぼ30年にわたりエスピオナージものを一緒に育ててきたという強い経験もあります。またソニーさんは、ゲームだけではなく音楽も映画もされています。間違いなく強力なコラボレーションになるはずです。さらに2年後には僕の、ゲーム制作人生の40周年を迎えます。このタイトルが、僕の集大成の作品になると確信をしています。
A new action espionage game by Hideo Kojima. This is one of my favorite genres, one that I've been hoping you would revisit with a bold new vision. Can you share anything else about this new development?
ですね、まだ詳しくは言えませんけども、最先端のテクノロジーと、世界中の才能を集結して作る予定です。もちろんインタラクティブなゲームなんですけども、ルック、物語、テーマ、キャスト、演技、ファッション、サウンド、どれをとっても、同時に映画でもあるようなものです。本作で、映画とゲームの壁を越えたいと思っています。
We're all really excited about this project, and we will fully support you with the latest innovation Sony has to offer. More details to come.
Stay tuned.
What is happening? What is happening? What?
Before we go, I have one final announcement. State of Play will return February 6th with an extensive look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square Enix will be sharing new gameplay details, along with exciting news you won't want to miss. We hope you enjoyed the show. See you soon.
What? What?
PlayStation.
What? Okay. All right. So, my initial thoughts were, yeah, it's going to be a pretty low, chill key state of play, which in a lot of ways it was. However, announcing Death Stranding 2, giving it a time frame of 2025, that gives us something to look forward to past this year, which is a big one. And the idea of a potential new IP that is an action espionage action. So, anyone that might not be aware, action espionage is the terminology that was used for Metal Gear Solid. It was tactical espionage action was like the subtitle under the header. So does that mean new Metal Gear? That was my first thought, especially on the working relationship with Konami, and it was highlighted earlier in the show that, you know, great working relationship with Konami because of Silent Hill 2. Working with Columbia Pictures is interesting. The blurred the line between movie and games. That's what Kojima's been doing forever. So that's huge. Oh, man. Holy shit. Holy shit, indeed. All right, let's quickly... Fuck me. All right, let's quickly run over this. Kick things off with Helldivers 2. Mentioned that there'll be mechs after launch. We know it's coming February 8th. Stellar Blade. It was a deeper dive. Look at the story, some of the characters, the skill trees, more of those RPG elements. It is coming the 26th of April, 2024. For me, it did nothing that really stood out to me to make it feel more than any other JRPG that's out there. We saw Sonic Shadow Generations. I did see a date, but I missed it, so I didn't write it down. Something Zone Zero, Zuckler Zone Zero, looked nothing of interest to me. Foam Stars, they talked about, obviously, with it coming to PS Plus on the 2nd of February. Dave the Diver is finally coming to PlayStation. It is coming April 24th of this year, with Godzilla DLC happening in May. Hope we get the Dredge DLC as well. That'd be sick. V Rising is coming out in 2024. That looked interesting. Not quite sure what that was going to be. Silent Hill: The Short Message is a first-person free-to-play game that is a full game that is available now, which is insane. Got to check the shit out of that. It looks dope. We looked at the Silent Hill 2 remake, a bit more of a showcase trailer. We've mentioned it's still in development by the team over at Bloober. We saw Judas. So we got to see a bit more of a themes around that, seeing that it's in line with Bioshock and Ken Levine's previous work there. We hit the VR section. We saw Metro Awakening VR coming in 2024. Legendary Tales, which looks like a pretty standard fantasy VR title. That's coming on the 8th, so same day as Helldivers. Dragon's Dogma 2, got a little showcase that is coming on the 22nd of March, which is what I've got written here. And then Rise of the Ronin, after a little break from my work meeting, which is coming on the 22nd of March as well. Big day there. Until Dawn Remaster looks to be coming this year. And then we closed it off with Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, coming in 2025. Got a whole bunch of like info, but not info in true Kojima fashion. And then bookending it with the idea that Kojima is working with PlayStation to create a new espionage action title, not tactical, later in his career. So probably the next 2 years. So, holy shit. Oh, and then they announced State of Play, a dedicated State of Play for Final Fantasy VII coming on the 6th. Holy shit. Not a bad show overall. It lost me at the beginning. And about halfway through, picked up towards the end, which was absolutely lovely. But anyway, we'll have a stack more to say about this State of Play when we talk about it in the upcoming episode of For the Players, the PopCulturists PlayStation Podcast. We record Sunday nights, so twitch.tv/thepopculturists, or you can see it here on this YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Monday mornings, or on all good all good podcast services from 8 a.m. on Mondays. But until then, I'm Ryan Betson. That was the 1st of February State of Play, and we'll see you for the Final Fantasy one, perhaps.